that song is a classic right there. That's Go Go Power Rangers with Megadeth, and that's like my childhood growing up, so, you know, I really like that song quite a bit. Anyways, this map is called Power Rangers, and this was built by me, TheElderAcorn, and it's supposed to be more of like a competitive minigame. I know that doesn't really make sense, but I call it competitive because you need teamwork and you need to be good at the game if you want to beat this minigame. I mean, it's still very competitive. There's, you know, lots that goes into it. It's not just one of those stupid minigames that you play with any person. You know, you want a good team. And so basically, essentially, there's 4 teams, right? Each has a different trait zone that affects them because they're different Power Ranger colors. And one team will have a damage boost, one will have an overshield, one will have a speed boost, and one will have active camo, poor camo. And each round it will switch off. Every single round it switches off, so everyone gets an equal turn, so it's not unfair. And I did my best to balance every team accordingly. I think I did a pretty good job, but even if you do think one team is overbalanced, it doesn't matter because you're going to switch to that team at some point in the game. And each round, there's 4 rounds, each round you'll have 3 lives, so you got to be careful. The time is only, I think, 4 minutes long, so, you know, you won't have to wait a long time if you do die. But, you know, you want to be as careful as possible. And it's based on kills, not surviving to the last minute. So, you know, it doesn't matter if you survive to the end, it just matters how many kills you get during the game. And so here you can see some of the team-oriented gameplay that I try to include in my minigames. I like minigames that include teamwork, I don't like the free-for-all ones as much, so that's why I like to make these type of minigames. Competitive minigames are my favorite type of minigames to make. Now here in this gameplay, you'll see we have speed boost, and I just snuck up on that camo guy. So speed boosts are actually pretty effective. Some people might think they're like a little bit underpowered, but they have 200 speed, so you can, you know, dodge in and out. You can do some pretty sweet strafe shooting if you're good with that stuff. And then here we're going to be damage boost. Damage boost, you don't actually have a damage boost. It's a trait zone that just gives you a damage modifier of 125 and then a damage boost effect. So you don't actually have a damage boost. But you'll have 125, so, you know, if you're firsting against a camo or like a speed boost, then you're going to take them out unless they are able to run away because of the speed boost. But if it's just like a one-on-one with them, you're going to always win. But the overshield actually has 125 damage resistance, so if you get in a one-on-one battle with an overshield and damage boost, then it's just basically whoever can, you know, aim the best, I guess, because they cancel each other out, so it's just like a normal battle. But of course, you're going to want to stay with your team, because if you have 2 damage boosts versus 1 overshield, then of course the damage boosts are going to win. So stay with your team as much as possible. I actually had a pretty good team here. I mean, my mic was actually broken at this point. I was just listening to them, but they were a really good team. There's this one guy that got like 25 kills. Oh, and there I got assassinated by speed boost. Yeah, actually, the first round we played, we barely lost, and then the second round we like dominated because this one guy got like 25 kills, and so yeah, we were okay. And here's some of the camo gameplay. Camo is personally my favorite class to be. I really like the fact that you can sneak around and assassinate people. And so camo, if you get caught by like the damage boost or overshield, you're screwed. So your only chance of surviving is to sneak up. You know, like we're doing right here, we're just kind of picking off kills. We're being like the jackals and kind of picking off kills. Or you can just go around and like that right there, you can just assassinate people. You know, you just try to be as careful as possible and not be seen, and stay with your team, of course, as much as possible. And then people accidentally run into you, you get the assassination off, and it's actually pretty powerful if you can use it right. You know, some games I've played, it's been bad and people haven't gotten kills. That's just because they don't know how to use it right. Because I've played games where I've gotten tons of kills with this, and it's really powerful if you can use it correctly. And so I really do love the camo, personally. And here's some of the overshield gameplay. The match we played here, it was probably the best just because of the players we had. You know, it just depends the players. And even if it is overpowered, like I said before, every person gets a turn with it, every team gets a turn with it, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. It's not really overpowered. And as I said, it has 125 damage resistance, so it's not an actual overshield or anything, it's just damage resistance. So that's why you don't see the little green bar on your shields up there. And yeah, that's about it, guys. This is a really fun minigame. It's very team-oriented, which I think is very fun. It has nice sight lines for the actual map. I think I did a good job there. It has 4 corners that are like inverse symmetrical. I don't know how to explain that really. But I think the map fits the game type pretty well. Spawning is usually okay. I haven't noticed any bad problems with that really. Like I've noticed a couple times where you spawn off getting shot, but then you're just fine. You know, I've noticed that only a couple times. So all in all, it's a good map, guys. Go ahead and give it a download. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit that like button. It means a lot. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.
Roll the dubstep!
Just kidding, there's no dubstep. This isn't Blitz Bros. Bye, guys.